Today we're in Amelia Island and we're going to show you some of the top things that you can see and do here. Are you ready?
I'm ready. So when you come to Amelia Island, head down to the main town, Fernandina, and head down to Center Street. Center Street is in the middle of downtown Fernandina Beach, and it's here that you'll find many historic buildings dating back to the 1800s. There's also plenty of shopping and many places to eat. And don't forget to check out the Palace Saloon, Florida's oldest bar. Much of the inside hasn't changed in over 100 years. And make sure to try their world-famous Pirate's Punch. And at the end of Center Street, you'll find Fernandina's Harbor. And make sure you check out the side streets off of Center Street, because there you'll find some really great restaurants, as well as some really cool places for live music. Hey, at the end of Center Street here in Fernandina, you'll find the Welcome Center. This is at the site of the original rail station when around 1850 they built the state's first railroad that went all the way from here down to the Keys. And trains still use those tracks today. Hey, when you're in Amelia Island, also check out the local distillery. And this distillery is an easy walk from Center Street.
Hi, I'm Shannon. We're Marlin and Barrel. We are a craft distillery. Blackstrap molasses and corn is what we ferment for most of our products. We are 8 years old now. Family business, 4 of us work here. We create cellos, rums, vodkas, gin, whiskey, and bourbon. We have the title of Florida's first bourbon. We received that in November of 2018.
Thanks, Shannon. After we enjoyed their complimentary tastings, we made a purchase and we were on our way. On the east side of the island, you'll find a beautiful beach facing the Atlantic Ocean.
It's a great beach to walk on. When you walk on the beach, you can go shelling.
All right, so when you come to Amelia Island, make sure you check out their lighthouse, but there are some restrictions. First thing is, the lighthouse is in the middle of a development, so follow Google Maps and it'll take you to the entrance. Another restriction, it's only open on Saturdays from 11 to 2 p.m. You can get in at that time and walk the grounds, but you can't climb the lighthouse. Now, if you like history and exploring old forts, Amelia Island has you covered. Hey, when you come to Amelia Island, you have to check out the historic Fort Clinch. The entrance is just a few miles from downtown Fernandina. All right, so to get into Fort Clinch, it is a state park, Florida State Park. It's a $6 per carload, and you either pay over there at the ranger station when you come in, or if they're not there, then you go over to this pay station, and I guess it's some sort of an honor system, and you pay here. And then you continue down the road. From there, it's about a 2-mile drive to the fort. So after a good 2-mile ride in, you arrive to the fort entrance. Let's go in and take a look. You ready?
I'm ready.
So go to the visitor center, and there's an admission of $2.50 a person to tour the fort. And there are restrooms here too. Just keep that in mind. We spent about an hour and a half at the fort, and there was a park employee there to answer any questions. So Fort Clinch was built by the U.S. government back in 1847 to protect the waterways on the eastern United States down here in Florida. And it was used by the Confederate troops, Union troops, and also played a role in the Spanish-American War. After exploring the outside, walk inside the many tunnels and passageways and see what you can find.
Ooh.
Hey, looking for places to stay when you come to Amelia Island? Don't want to stay in a hotel or an Airbnb? Consider camping. Fort Clinch State Park right here at Amelia Island has campsites all around this island, and you can see how naturally beautiful it is. Take a look at this. We noticed that Fort Clinch had several campgrounds, and some were nestled in the woods. Do you like hiking? Fort Clinch has that too.
When you come to Amelia Island, you can go on the hiking trails that are in Fort Clinch State Park.
Just watch out for the gators.
Did you say alligators?
Read my lips. Alligators.
Hey, did you know that the famous Florida roadway A1A begins in Amelia Island? It does, and it runs along the eastern side of the island, right along the beach. And the best thing is, there's free beach parking along the way. Now, if you like history, check out where it all began. This site was the original site of the town of Fernandina, established by the Spanish. It was then moved to its current location when the railroad came to town, and that's where it is today. This is actually a small state park, and it's right on the river with some great views of the waterway. Now, to protect the town, the old Fernandina, there was a fort here, Fort San Carlos, and it protected the town, which was up on the bluff over there on the hill. And here's something of interest. They found this cannon in the marsh here not too long ago, and this was actually from Fort Carlos. This was one of the original cannons from the 1800s. Now, besides the cannon, there's something else that's very interesting about this park. It's here where you'll find the house where they filmed The New Adventures of Pippi Longstocking back in the 80s. And there she is, pinned to the front door. So as you can see, Amelia Island is more than just a beach and shopping. Until next time, safe travels.